Hi and welcome to another video in my Photoshop Essential Skills series. Everything you need to know to get you well and truly started on your journey of discovery with Photoshop. Now, the great thing about Photoshop is there's loads of ways to achieve the same result. So it's handy to know more than one, because sometimes one way will work just that little bit better. With this in mind, I wanted to share with you a technique I came across for perking up your images using a panel that you've probably opened up and then shut it quickly because it looked a bit scary. This is the Camera Calibration Panel in Camera Raw. Now, don't forget, if you're a fan of the printed page, check the More area under the video to see if there are any free ebooks or work files to accompany the video. If there are, just click on the link to download them. Okay, let's dig in. Now here you can see I've got an image open in Camera Raw of a recent trip to Whitby. And it's not bad, but I think I'll just try and improve it a little bit. I'll probably just pull the highlights down, maybe open the shadows up a little bit to let me see into the rocks. Set my black point or white point, just tweak that a little bit, and my black point. And maybe a little bit of clarity. Now I could perk it up even more with some vibration, and that's a little bit of vibrance and a little bit of saturation. And that's okay. That's not bad. Yeah, I think it's an improvement. If I click this little doohickey down at the bottom here, this is my toggle switch. So if I click it once, that shows you the before and that shows you the after. Yeah, it's definitely a little bit better. Now let's open that scary panel. Let's go and we'll find the Camera Calibration Panel. And we'll open that up. And at the top here you can see the process version, and this is the basically how the Camera Raw engine worked at a certain point in time, because every time improvements come, then Adobe will release a new process version. And if we have a look, there's been one in 2003, there's been one in 2010, and the current one is the 2012 one. So if you've got an older image that you want to edit with the sliders that were available at the time, then if you choose the correct process version, it will put those sliders back for you, so you can actually edit with the same sliders. Now here we've got Camera Profile, and you can see we've got the Adobe standard, and this is what the software puts in as the standard one to start you off, as the default one. And if I click on that, you'll see this is a Camera Raw file. So we've got this Camera Faithful, Camera Landscape, Camera Neutral. Well, what are they all about? Well, they're in your camera. I've got mine set to Camera Landscape in my camera itself. And what this does, it allows me to basically tweak the image for sharpness and colour and tone, etc., etc., and create a specific profile in my camera. Now the Adobe standard one well, you can see it's okay, but it's not that exciting. So the first thing I'm going to do is make sure that there's no mismatch, that what's in this camera profile here is what's set in my camera. And if I select the Camera Landscape and just watch the image, boom, it makes such a difference. And this is why sometimes you can be getting images in Camera Raw and thinking, well, they're not really as good as the image I took. But wait, there's more. If this wasn't good enough, and I'll just show you the before and after. So basically selecting the correct profile, this is before, a little bit lackluster, okay, and this is after. Oh, we've got some nice colours and tones going off in there now. Okay, now if this wasn't good enough, then what we have now is these. I wouldn't mess with the tint, but if you want to get a little bit arty. And the same with the hue sliders. These are with the primary colours, the red primary, green primary and blue primary. But what I've found is that if I mess with the saturation sliders, I can get some even more pop out of the images. So I'm just going to try the red one, and I'll take that red one over. And oh yeah, that's really pulling some of the reds and the oranges out. And I'll take the green one over, make that a little bit punchier. Now the blue one, there's a lot of blue in it anyway. I'll just pull the blue, but yeah, it probably goes a bit too much, that. So now I'll just pull the blue a little bit. And you can see I've got a little bit of clipping starting to happen, but it's in these waves, so I'm not that bothered about that. And then let's try before and after now. We've got before when we started, okay, but a little bit lackluster, and we've got probably a bit over the top. Okay, So what I'll probably do is come back into the basic panel and maybe just take the vibrance and the saturation down a little bit. And I'll just go back and we can see, let's say before and after again, before and after, and I think that is a considerable improvement. So there we have it, how to perk your images up using the Camera Calibration Panel. Give it a go with some of your images and let me know. Leave me a note of how you went on with it. Well, that's it for this video. I do hope you liked it and enjoyed it. If you did, please give me a thumbs up or leave me a comment under the video. Or if you're feeling great, share it with a friend or two. Don't forget to check the more area under the video for the link to any download files or free ebooks. And please click that subscribe button so when I upload a new video, you are the first to know. I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.